Hello friends, I'm back. So a lot has happened in the last, I don't even know when I posted my last video, probably at least 6 months. So it is 6 in the morning, it's April 24th and I'm at clinical. So it's a Sunday. I haven't worked a weekend shift, but I figured this would be a good time to come back, and throughout the video I'll tell you where I went, why I was gone, why I stopped making YouTube videos for a little while, but still in CRNA school. This is going to be kind of like a week in the life. It's finals week, so it's weird. I'm just finishing up my 4th semester. I took 2 finals on Friday. I have 2 more this Friday, and yeah, so I figured I would show you kind of how I set my rooms up. I will, like I said, later go into everything that happened, but I'll explain how clinicals are going, how classes have been, and get back into it. Thank you guys so much for commenting once I put my channel back up. Those of you that said that you're excited that I'm back, and I know you're curious as to what happened, so I promise I'll get into it. But I'm doing good, and school's going great. It's really hard. Clinicals have been crazy. I've been in clinicals for 2 months now, and yeah, I'm excited to share everything with you guys again. But yeah, I just got to the hospital. I'm in like our srna little break room. Got like a little fridge and microwave. There's some books and stuff down there. But yeah, so I can come up here and like eat and chill when I have little breaks, which don't happen very often. But yeah, so this is our little break room. I think I'm the only student here today. There's 3 of us from my school, and then I think there's 1 student from another school. I'm doing clinicals here now. I'm at this hospital for another 2 months. Fortunately, it's like a local one. But basically, when I get here in the mornings, I'll bring my stuff up here. I'll change out to my scrubs, and then I will see my assignment. Usually we just get paired up with a certain CRNA, and then whatever their assignment is, that's what we do for the day. So I'll look at my cases, set my room up accordingly, and then I'll go pre-op my patient. And I think it's a little different on the weekends. So as I figure out what the deal is, I will explain it to you all. But yeah, we're hopefully gonna have a good day. I think all my favorite CRNAs are here today, which is awesome. That's gonna make for a really good day. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the OR. So I went and set my room up, pre-op my patient. I'm gonna be very vague, obviously, about like the surgeries I'm doing, stuff like that, just because of HIPAA, and yeah, I don't want to like violate any privacy stuff. So I'm doing a case where the patient's gonna have to be prone, so that means they're gonna be on their stomach, and so that gets a little bit tricky with making sure our endotracheal tube is very secure, because we don't obviously want to lose our airway. And yeah, positioning is just going to be probably a little bit of a challenge, just because I haven't done a ton of prone cases. But the CRNA that I'm with is awesome, and I know she's going to help guide me through everything. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So I did my pre-op, and I still have to meet the patient and assess them and everything, but I'm a little bit early. I'm good on time, so I'm going to eat some breakfast real quick and then get my case started. So I'll let you guys know how it goes after. Basically with the room setup, I use like the MS Maids mnemonic. So that's monitors, it's either machine or monitors, but I think it's machine. So like machine check, suction, monitors, airway, IV drugs, and then special, so like anything else that you would need. So I have all of that stuff set up in the room, ready to go, double checked everything. I don't think we're gonna need an A-line, but I have stuff out for it just in case. And yeah, so it should be a good case. I'm excited for this one because I haven't done a lot of them. Yeah, so I'm going to do my breakfast, and then like I said, I'll let you guys know how the case goes after. Also, I don't wear like a actual scrub cap. I just wear the little bouffant thing, because we have to wear the orange ones as students. Usually, like, a lot of students just put them over their caps, but I like to wear my hair like up more, and so it doesn't really fit in a cap very well, so I kind of like to wear these. But I need to probably just find more caps that fit better. But yeah, that's why I'm just wearing this. And then I have my fanny pack, got all my goodies in it, my stethoscope. I keep my badge hooked up here, and yeah, that's the outfit of the day. So I'm back home from clinical. I ended up doing just 2 cases today. The first one was very long, and then the second one was like an emergency case. It wasn't as long, but it was a really good experience still. So overall, good day. I'm exhausted. I stayed until 6. My case ended like right at 6, and then one of the anesthesiologists ordered food for her and some of the CRNAs, and they said they would buy me dinner if I went and picked up the food for them. So I ended up going and getting them out back, and then so I just got like a shrimp appetizer, and then I got a taco from Jimmy Hula's on my way home because it sounded good and that's what I wanted. I was planning on cooking tonight, but honestly I got home so late, I knew it was gonna be late, so I'm going to make that tomorrow when I get home instead, because tomorrow I'm just there 7 to 5 instead of 8 to 6 like it on the weekends. So yeah, tomorrow should be a good day. I think I'm doing like gastric cases, so that'll be fun. Those are good because they're intubations, and obviously I need practice with intubations, but it's crazy since I've started my clinical. I think I've done almost 50. I'm doing my Typhon right now. It's just charting like what cases you've done for the day just to keep track of them. So yeah, I looked in Typhon and I've done like almost 50 intubations, which is insane, but always need more practice. So yeah, those cases are good because they're intubations, and a lot of stuff can happen, so you have to really pay attention to like your vitals, and you're treating a lot like heart rate stuff. So yeah, it should be a really good day, and I will take you guys with me tomorrow. After like I get through tomorrow, I'm off for 3 days, and then I have 2 finals on Friday. So the plan is on the day after tomorrow, I'll do a little sit down and go through the whole why I was gone and everything, and give you guys just an overall update of how school's going. But yeah, so that's how clinical nights go, or clinical days go. Get there really early. Like tomorrow I have to be there, my shift starts at 7, but I try and get to the hospital by like 5:30 because I have to set up my room, do my pre-op, meet the patient, get all my information for my care plan. So I had a really early morning. I think my alarm's set for like 4 o'clock, 4:05, and 4:10, just so I can snooze and make sure that I'm definitely awake and there. But I leave my house at like 5. So yeah, I'll take you with me tomorrow, show you kind of what I'm doing again if I can, and then we'll have our little sit down the next day. Good night. From lunchtime. So I don't even know if I've talked to you guys. I don't know if I've talked to you guys yet today, but I just finished my first case. I had a very similar case to the one yesterday, which was good because I got some practice, and my room was set up great. Everything that I needed was there. I got to do an A-line, which is good, so I definitely need practice with those. I'm terrible with the ultrasound, but I'm working on it, so that was good. Got to do that today. My first case just finished. There's nothing like set up yet for like my CRNA to do next, so I'm gonna eat lunch and then hopefully we'll figure out what our next case is going to be. But yeah, really good day so far. I'm only doing 2 days this week because I have finals Friday, so instead of doing 3 days, they're letting us just do 2. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but so today's kind of like my Friday. I just did these 2 days. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then figure out what the rest of the day holds, but really good anesthesia day so far. So I just finished all my cases for the day. It is, I can't see much, it's covered, but it's a little after 5, so I was here 7 to 5 is my shift, but I was here really early, like 5:30, no, yeah, like 5:30. So I'm getting out now. I ended up doing a neuro case this morning, ortho, and then I just did like a MAC case, like a monitored anesthesia care. That's just kind of pushing propofol and monitoring the patient, keeping them kind of like in a twilight zone. So just finished my day. Now I'm off, so I'm gonna go home and shower and make food, and I'll check in with you guys when I get there. But really good day, good 2 days. Hey friends, so I just got back from the gym. It's my day off today, it's Tuesday. So I had a pretty productive day so far. It's 1:30. I got up early this morning. I had to do a care plan from yesterday. So we have to do one care plan per clinical day. And it's like this 10-page report that we do on our patients. So that takes up a lot of my time. But I finished my care plan this morning, the one from yesterday, and I had to finish up the one from the day before, from Sunday. So I finished those, and then I have them all scanned in now because we have to turn them in as like one document. So it's just a pain getting them all scanned because you have to get them signed. Well, I try to get most of them signed, and then if not, you just put like verbally discussed. But so I got the ones scanned in that I needed to, and then made it into like one big document. And then I still have to do all of my evals. I'll show you guys like my big stack of everything I'm working on. So I got most of that stuff scanned in this morning. I still have to do like one more eval and then get everything turned in, but I'm going to take a break from that and study. So I did all that this morning, and then I went to the gym, and I just got back and made a smoothie. So it's just frozen banana, oat milk, cinnamon, and protein powder. It's so good. So that's my lunch, and yeah, I'm going to study. I have my anesthesia pharmacology final on Friday, and I have my advanced bioscience final on Friday. So that's all on cardiac, and anesthesia pharm is on everything. So I have a lot to study for. I'm getting really nervous because I only have today and then 2 more days to study for a whole semester's worth of information for 2 classes. But I did good on the last 2 that I took last Friday. So hopefully I can just cram again and do good. I think, I don't know, I'm not like in danger of failing or anything, but I want to keep my A's, so I have to definitely try to keep them. But yeah, I'm gonna get on that now, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. So this is like the stack of all of my evals. Great job, doing good. And then this was like all my care plan stuff. So it's literally like you put problems that you came across, you have to do a bunch of like meds, your like blood volume stuff, what the patient had, their labs, all this stuff. Yeah, good. So ends up being a lot, but I got all that done and scanned in. Hey friends, it's Wednesday afternoon. I kind of forgot to keep vlogging yesterday, but I just went to the gym and then studied the rest of the day. So I've been studying this morning. I just went and did cardio this morning at the gym, and then came back, showered, did my hair, and studied. So I'm going to eat some lunch, finish going through some of this Apex. Apex is a program that we use. A lot of our like testable material comes from it. They take resources, like all of the resources from all of our textbooks, and make really like digestible modules to go through. So gonna go and study my Apex for cardiology, and then after I eat, I'm gonna finish getting ready, and then I'm going to do like my sit down chat with you guys, finish that up, take like a study break, and do that. So I'm just making some little like veggie dumpling things, and shito peppers, I'm like obsessed with them right now, they're so good. But yeah, that's the plan for right now, and so you're gonna get the full scoop very soon, probably in the next clip. All right, so where the have I been? So I think I kind of vlogged a little bit. I vlogged through summer semester of my first year. I think a little bit of fall semester. We started in spring, so spring, summer, fall. And basically mid-summer, my husband and I separated. So I ended up moving out, and I think a few of you picked up that I wasn't at the same house, but basically I couldn't really talk about what was going on. There's just a lot that goes into it, so I can't really go into like all of the details, but basically I stopped vlogging because I felt like I couldn't really be open and honest and share everything that was going on with you guys. I had to be really cryptic about things, and it just didn't feel organic, it didn't feel right, so I stopped. We officially just got divorced a couple of weeks ago, and it's been, you know, a while now. It's going into the following summer, so it's been almost a year. But I mean, I have nothing bad to say about him. He's a great guy. It just didn't work anymore. Just stopped working. So yeah, I moved out. I moved into one place and then ended up moving into another place. But I just needed to be on my own, basically, is what it came down to. I just needed time to, I don't know, I'm in my 20s, I'm 27. Your 20s are just such a time of growing and learning who you are, and I just changed so much from the time that we had gotten together to, I think, you know, being in school and being a nurse really changed me a lot, and I just really wasn't the same person. So I take a lot of the responsibility for what happened. We're fine, we're on good terms and everything now, you know, it was amicable, nothing super crazy dramatic happened, but yeah, I just felt like I couldn't be like open and honest, and school was really crazy. So trying to go through a divorce and go through anesthesia school was hard, and it was a lot, and I was just trying not to fail, which I haven't. I'm still in school. Obviously you saw, I took you through these last couple of days with me, but it was just too much. So that is why I had to kind of sacrifice vlogging, put YouTube on the back burner. But I don't know if I'll be able to be as consistent as I was, you know, like my every Sunday night 8 p.m. post, but I'm gonna try and post as much as I can and show you guys what I'm doing, how I'm progressing. But that's really that's the majority of the story of what happened. I just felt like I couldn't be really open and honest about everything. But yeah, so right now my life is pretty simple. It's just kind of anesthesia school all the time. It's me and Daisy, and yeah. So basically my schedule right now with anesthesia school, I'm finishing up my 4th semester, so we're going to summer semester. This semester I was in advanced bio, I was in anesthesia pharmacology, chemistry and physics, role transition practicum, and I think one other class that and principles of anesthesia too, so Pan 2. I just took 2 finals last Friday. I've got 2 more, and then summer semester is going to start in a couple of weeks. I think I have 2 weeks off, but I'm not off of clinical, so I'm in clinical 3 days a week, 7 to 10, so it's a lot of clinical time. And that was a huge thing too, switching from just being in classes to being in this pretty much the same course load, but also now basically working full time. But clinicals have been amazing. We record our stuff in this program called Typhon, and I looked the other day and I've done over 90 cases already, I think 96 cases. So that's crazy. In 2 months, I've done almost 100 anesthetics. I've intubated almost 50 people. It's been wild, but I feel like I'm really doing anesthesia, which is crazy and cool, but I'm loving it. It was really hard starting out. I felt like I had no idea what was going on, didn't know what I was doing. Pretty much I didn't, but going now into the 3rd month starting, I feel so much more confident and very satisfied in my decision to do anesthesia. I absolutely love it. The whole process of, you know, meeting your patient and pre-oping them and, you know, taking their worries away about anesthesia and being able to answer their questions, and just the amount of stuff that I've learned. I know so much about so many medications, to the crazy like smallest cellular level, but it's been a challenge, and I'm so proud of how far I've come, especially with all of the struggles that it's taken to get here, and the big changes that have happened in the last year. But that is pretty much the story. If you have any questions about it, I'm happy to open up and tell you more, but I'm not going to go into all the nitty-gritty details right now. But yeah, that's pretty much my life. So I'm going to get back to studying. I'll show you right now. I like could not fall asleep last night. I drank my clinical coordinator gave me a powdered Celsius packet, which I drink like regular Celsius, the drinks all the time. So she gave me a powdered one to try, and I drank it yesterday afternoon around like 2 or 3, and I could not sleep last night. I was up until like 1. So I tried to lay down, couldn't sleep, got back up, and went a little crazy doing like weird study stuff. So let me show you this thing that I made. So for my anesthesia pharmacology final, I made a list of all of the medications that I need to know. So it's on antihypertensive, calcium channel blockers, sympatholytics, local anesthetics, antidysrhythmics, bronchodilators, coagulation, antimicrobials, chemotherapeutics, neuropharmacology, multimodal anesthesia, and antiemetics. So that's like all the subsections, and then all the drugs in between. So I have to know like the mechanisms of action of them, what medications are in each class, how they affect the anesthetics, and things we'd have to change, assess on, of the patient depending on what they're on. So yeah, I need to stop talking to you and get back to studying, but that is, that's what I have up against. So I have like a day and a half left to study. So I have this, and then I have my advanced bio one, which is all on cardiac. So cardiac physiology and patho, like valvular disorders, anesthetic management of all of that. I'm a bit stressed, so I'm gonna do that. I will vlog a little bit tomorrow while I'm studying, and then take you through like my exam setup. I'm at like an out clinical rotation, so my school is in Jacksonville, and so I'm like an hour from school. The hospital that I'm doing clinical at is considered like an out rotation because it's not in Jacksonville. So what that means is I just do Zoom class, it's like WebEx, but I don't actually have to go to campus. So I'll show you how I do like my little setup for taking exams at home, because I have to have a camera on me. So I have my iPad that I'm zoomed in on, and then I take my exam on my laptop. So I'll show you the setup for that, and then let you know how I did. I don't think I'll get final grades because there's usually a bunch of short answer that I have to actually grade. So I'll tell you roughly though how I'm feeling after, and then I'll wrap it up from there. But yeah, thanks for listening to my crazy story. I hope that cleared it up, and I'm sure you guys already kind of had an idea what was going on, but I'm happy to be back. I missed you guys so much, and I love that when I put my channel back on, I got so many nice comments about being back, and yeah, I just want to share this with you guys and be as transparent as possible. So that's what's going on. I'll catch you guys in the next clip. I think I put a little clip this morning from, I was up, I think I got up at 6, and by the time I sat down to start studying, probably like 6:30. So I've been studying since 6:30 this morning. It's the day before the finals. It's almost noon now. I spent the whole morning studying for cardiac for my advanced bio class, and now I'm on to pharmacology. So I'm studying antibiotics, like antimicrobials and chemotherapeutic agents, and then I'm going to go to neuropharm after this. I'm so stressed about the exams tomorrow. It kind of hit me today, like anxious mess. I've got really bad exam anxiety, so I'm just trying to sit outside right now and do this, and just try and de-stress a little bit. Hopefully I'll do good tomorrow. Sorry, it's like very loud out here. But yeah, I put a little clip of like my bio professor. He can't go a lecture without, he can't go like a sentence without cursing, but he even puts like curse words in his PowerPoints, which I think is hilarious. So like the ones that I think said like anesthesia shit, So I don't know, it's just funny. I wanted to share that with you guys because grad school is so funny in that like your professors just act like your colleagues sometimes, and they just do funny stuff like that, so it makes it interesting. It's like way different than you would expect, but it's pretty funny. So yeah, anyway, I just needed a little talk break. Hopefully I will do well. I'm freaking out. Okay, I'm gonna get back to it. I survived finals. I woke up this morning so anxious and terrified and scared that I was gonna fail. So I got up at like 5 this morning and just studied until finals. So I took the first one, and then we had like half an hour, and then took the second one, and now they're done. I did good. I already got the first grade. I did good on the first one, so I'm just waiting for the second grade, but I think I did okay. Fingers crossed. That was so stressful, but I did it. I survived finals, so survived another semester of CRNA school. That was my 4th semester, which is insane. So I'm going into summer, so now I have it's 9 total, so 5 semesters left, almost at the halfway point. So crazy. But I just want to show you guys my little setup for taking exams at home. So I've got my laptop that I take the exam on like lockdown browser, my paper with calculator and pens, actually didn't even end up writing anything, and then my iPad that I do WebEx, so you can see me taking it on my laptop. But yes, so I'm going to go celebrate a little bit now. Actually, I'm going to clean the house because my house is a disaster. So I'm going to clean the house. I've been neglecting it for the last 2 weeks of studying for finals and clinicals and craziness. I think I have like 2 weeks off now until next semester. Not really off because I still have to go to clinical 3 days a week, but off as in no studying. Pretty excited about that. So I'm going to end the vlog here. So nice catching up with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and can't tell you when I'm gonna post another one, but I'm gonna try and vlog again just every week as much as I can. So stay tuned. Bye.